those who can follow, please follow. That will be wonderful.
जागत राम सोवत राम, जागत राम सोवत राम, जागत राम सोवत राम, जागत राम सोवत राम, सपनों में देखा राजा राम, सपन में देखा राजा राम, सपन में देखा राजा राम, सपन में देखा राजा राम, गुरु कृपांजन पायो मेरो भाई, राम बिना कछु जानत नाही, राम बिना कछु जानत नाही, एक जनार्दनी भावहीनी का, एक जनार्दनी भावहीनी का, जो देखो सो राम सरिका, जो देखो सो राम सरिका, गुरु कृपांजन पायो मेरो भाई, राम बिना कछु जानत नाही, राम बिना कछु जानत नाही, राम बिना कछु जानत नाही, राम बिना कछु जानत नाही।
This is on Sri Ramakrishna, Parama Guru, Siddha Yogi, Matri Bhakta Yugavatar. You are Supreme Guru and perfected Yogi and devotee of Mother Mother Kali, and incarnation of this era, Paramhamsa Sri Ramakrishna, Laho Pranam Namaskar. Please accept my obeisance, the Supreme Swan, Sri Ramakrishna. You awake India in near the burning heart, as it were, because that time India was in a very bad shape, and you destroyed whatever is bad, Ashiva, Nashini, and you woke Mahakali, and by ambrosia of mother's name, you again woke India. You brought the memory of Satya Yuga, the golden age in the Kali Yuga, and you sent in various countries rishis of this India with the water of purity, with the pitcher full of water of purity, and in temples, in mosques, in churches, you worshipped Brahman in the same, with the same Shraddha, same faith, and also one-pointed devotion. And this whole world is now full of your name. Like this was composed by Qazi Nazrul Islam, a Muslim poet. परम गुरु सिद्ध योगी मातृभक्त युगावतार परमहंस श्री राम कृष्ण परमहंस श्री राम कृष्ण लहो प्रणाम नमस्कार परम गुरु सिद्ध योगी मातृभक्त युगावतार परमहंस श्री राम कृष्ण लहो प्रणाम नमस्कार जगले भारत शशान तीरे अशिवनाशिनी मागरी मातृनामेर अमृत नीरे भाषाले निज भारत आवर परम गुरु सिद्ध योगी मातृभक्त युगावतार
परमहंस श्री राम कृष्ण लहो प्रणाम नमस्कार। सतयुगे पुण्यश्रीते अनिले कलिते तुम्ही तापोस पाठाले भारत देशे देशे वारी करोस मंदिरे मस्जिदे गिरजाय मंदिरे मस्जिदे गिरजाय पूजिले ब्रह्म समश्रद्धाय तब नमो माखा प्रेम निकेतने भरिया छे ताई त्रिसंसार। परम गुरु सिद्ध योगी मातृ भक्त युगावतार। परमहंस श्री राम कृष्ण लहो प्रणाम नमस्कार नमस्कार नमस्कार।
We'll sing this praise of Mother. Jai Jai Janani. Yes, this is a simple one. Those you can follow. Jai Jai. Hail to Mother Sri Sharadamani. You are compassionate like the ocean. You are the primordial power. You are refuge of those who have no place to go. So like this, you have heard most probably.
जय जय जननी जय श्री शारदामणि करुणा रूपिणी जय मां। जय जय जननी जय श्री शारदामणि करुणा रूपिणी जय मां। आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति अशरण गति तुम्ही मां। अशरण गति तुम्ही मां। आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति अशरण गति तुम्ही मां। अशरण गति तुम्ही मां। जय जगतारिणी भव भयहारिणी जय जगतारिणी भव भयहारिणी दुर्गति निवारिणी जय जगतारिणी भव भयहारिणी दुर्गति निवारिणी मां। सिद्धि प्रदायिनी मुक्ति विधायिनी सिद्धि प्रदायिनी मुक्ति विधायिनी जीवगति दायिनी मां। जीवगति प्रदायिनी मुक्ति विधायिनी जीवगति दायिनी मां। जीवगति दायिनी मां। निखिल जगत माता जीव कल्याण रताली जगत माता जीव कल्याण रतल जपटा निखिल जगत माता जीव कल्याण रता लज्जा पटावृता दुर्जन सज्जन संतन गणन दुर्जन सज्जन संतन गणन पालनकारी दुर्जन सज्जन संतन गणन दुर्जन सज्जन संतन गणन पालनकारिणी जय शारदेश्वरी सीता राधा माता मेरी जय शारदेश्वरी सीता राधा माता मेरी यशोधरा विष्णु प्रिया जय शारदेश्वरी सीता राधा माता मेरी यशोधरा विष्णु प्रिया युगदेव वंदिता सुरनर सेविता युगदेव वंदिता सुरनर सेविता नमो नारायणी नमो नारायणी युगदेव वंदिता सुरनर सेविता नमो जय जय जननी जय श्री शारदामणि करुणारूपिणी जय 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 जननी जय श्री शारदामणि करुणारूपिणी जय आद्याशक्ति परमाकृति आद्याशक्ति परमाकृति अशरण गति तुम्ही अशरण गति तुम्ही जय जय जननी जय श्री शारदामणि करुणारूपिणी जय करुणारूपिणी जय करुणारूपिणी जय
So time is up to what time?
12:30, 1 o'clock.
12:30. Oh. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमय आविराविर्मयेधि ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः ओम् So I'm very happy to be here with you. I have been to this place at least twice, I think. So this is the third time. Though it is a small center, but we have great devotees here. That is what is required. Sincere devotees. So I thought what topic should be given. So first, whenever we think what is the most important thing in this world, some people would say money, properties, and relationship. But what is the main thing? What is the central idea of this? Everything's around the self. So I thought it is good to explore. Of course, this is understandable and we have heard umpteen number of times. But still it is very relevant. So I thought exploring our real self, real nature, and our basis is the same Bhagavad Gita. You must have heard many times, but still it is important. Why it is important? Because the self is the center for everything. Atmaiva hi vijignyasitabhya, srotabhya, mantabhya, nididhyasitabhya. Atman alone should be explored, to be asked for, to be heard, to contemplate, and also to concentrate, contemplate. So Atman alone, whatever we see, the center is the self. That's the Upanishad says, Atmaiva hi vijignyasitabhya, to be asked for. What is this self? But when we open our eyes, we see other things. We don't see ourselves. We take it for granted. So that's why we need to concentrate on us. Is it selfish? Not really. Because here we are exploring our real nature. It's not selfish. Rather to find out the truth. When one is there, then only the whole world. That is why it is important, very important to explore, to find out our real nature. Whenever we open our eyes, as I said, so our system is made in such a way that we see like you, I'm seeing you, you are seeing me. So it is said, Paranchi Khani Vetrinat Swambhu. Swambhu, the Lord Himself, made in such a way that whenever we open our eyes, we see outside. Paranchi Khani, like all the senses are made in such a way that we see outside. It goes out. As soon as some sound is there, then we explore. What is that? What is that sound? Or any sight. then we tend to go out. Our senses tend to go out. So this is our normal tendency. Paranchi kani vetrina swambhu tasmat parang pasyanti nantaratman. That therefore they see outside. Nantaratman, not the self. Antaratman, the self, inner self. Self, we have some knowledge that this, I have this body. And I have also mind. We have this sense. But Antaratman, na Antaratman, nobody sees the within. What is lying within? Kaschid dhiraha pratyagatmanam ekshat. Only few stable people, those whose mind is not vacillating, not going here, hither and thither. Kaschid dhira pratyagatmanam ekshat abritya chakshu amritatvam icchan. They close their eyes, shut their senses. Not eyes here means not only eyes, all the senses. That outgoing tendency they stop and they try to see within what is there. Pratyagatmanam ekshat abritya chakshu. So what is that desire to know the inner self? Who is this inner self? Abritya chakshu amritatvam icchan. And they shut their senses. What is the purpose? The purpose is to know that immortality. We are immortal. As Swamiji said, each soul is potentially divine. And Swamiji also addressed Amritasya Putra, Srinnantume of Amritasya Putra, Ayedhamani Divyani Tastu. We are immortal, the bliss, the children of immortality, children of bliss. But we don't feel. Generally, we feel that we are mortals. We are suffering, enormous suffering here. Sorry. So even this coughing, this is pertaining to this body. But body is only the outer covering. But within this body is our real self. Is it only pertaining to inside? Not really. In this self, everything is conceived, everything is retained. The self alone abides, and all other things are subservient to that. So self is the only reality. Even this, we can start with this. The idea of body is within us, within the mind. When mind is absent, we don't see this body even. So we can think about it like mind. So first we can see this body. But body is inert. Body is matter. Matter cannot move. So we see this body is moving. There must be something which is moving this body. So we call it pranamaya. So annamaya kosha, this means whatever this five elements, we say Kshiti of tej marut vyom. Kshiti means whatever is solid, like earth. Whatever is water, that is also part of this. Kshiti of tej means whatever is fire, energy. Marut, whatever is water, gaseous. Marut, Vyom, whatever is space. So all these five elements, when it is together, this matter is there. Bhumi, Rapo, Analo, Vayu, Kham, Mano, Buddhi, Revacha. In Gita it's saying, it's Bhumi. Bhumi, so whatever I said, this is the same thing. Bhumi, Apo, Analo, Vayu, Kham, Mano, Buddhi, Revacha. Ahamkaram, Iti, Ammi, Bhinna, Prakriti, Ashtadha. So anyway, five material that makes this body. Then comes within this, there is the force, vital force. The vital force is also five kinds of vital forces. Because of the interaction, it moves, it breathes. So this body is animated because of the five forces. Pranamaya, kosha, that's another covering. Then comes Manomaya kosha, that means subtler and subtler material. The mind is also material. Manomaya kosha, that's the mind is the third layer of our existence. So I'm talking, I'm perceiving you, conceiving some ideas, and I'm trying to express it in few words. So this all things are happening in our mind. Thought, worries, anxieties, all these are in our mind. And because of that, we can interact in this world. Then comes the fourth layer. The fourth layer is our intellect. We try to assess, we try to understand, and also we want to decode. Some sound comes to us and we try to understand and decode it, what it means. So all this happens in our intellect, rationality. So that's the fourth layer. The fifth layer is our Anandamaya kosha. That means Shita bliss. We like something, we love something. So this sense of love, senses, that's the fifth layer. So first is pranamaya. We have this, the body, pranamaya. Then comes say annamaya. First is annamaya, this pranamaya, then manomaya. That means whatever is the physical world, physical material. And then within that is the vital force. And that force is also divided into five forces. Prana, apana, samana, udana, vyana. So anyway, that I am not going in details. And then comes mind. Mind coordinates whatever we see, what we hear, what we taste and smell, and also touch. Five senses. It is coordinated by mind. And the fourth is the Vijnanamaya kosha, that means sheath of intellect. And the fifth is sheath of bliss. It is very close to the self, that is why it is blissful. So this five sheaths covers our real self. So Bhumi, Rapo, Analo, Vayu, Kham, Mano, Buddhi, Revacha, Ahamkaram. So Ahamkar, Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahamkar. So four aspects of the mind. Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahamkar. So mind, intellect, and the Chitta. Chitta means as if it is conscious. It is like this. There is sun. and we see reflected sun in something. So it animates because of the sun. Like moon, we see reflected light, and we see, oh, it is source of light. But in reality, it's only reflected light, not real light. So chitta, as if, chit means consciousness. Chit means consciousness. So as if it is aware. And when it happens like as if it is aware, then only all the deviations start. Chitta. Chit means consciousness. And say, we all are conscious. This is our real nature. Sat, Chit, Ananda Swarupa. Sat means existence, Chit means awareness, and Ananda means bliss. This is our real self. And because it is very close, that's why all these are reflected in the same consciousness. Chitta. Chit means consciousness, and as if it is conscious. So as it's a lake, in that lake, when there is wave, then comes the creation, chitta vritti, consciousness, awareness. And then this whole animated world comes. So, chitta. When there is chitta, then comes, when I am aware, then only this world appears. Say, generally when we are awake, this world, we see this world. And when we go to sleep, this world disappears, totally disappears. Even this idea of this present self also disappears. And we have a different kind of awareness that time. And the third, when this awareness of this outer world and even the dream world both goes away, that also we have a third kind of experience. We call it Shushupti, deep sleep, where we do not have any outer experience. But later we remember, Sukham aham aswapsam nakinchit avedisham. I slept very well, so very well that I did not know anything. How we can we express this? Until or unless we have this experience that, yes, I was blissful. So in that state, we remember that I was blissful. That is why we relate later that I slept very well. Sukham aham aswapsam. I slept very well, like a log. Nakinchit avedisham. I did not know anything. So this experience shows that I was there. In present time, I am here. In our dreams also, we are experiencing dream. From A to Z, it is dream and dream alone. In dream, we forget this world totally. How much property I have, what is the relationship I have, and all kinds of things. Every day we forget. Every day we either we dream or we experience dreamless state. But it is the self. Self is the central point. And then we go to dreamless state, and again we come out. And again we see this world of five senses or five material. And then we are again engaged here. So this is our state. But within us, this self is there. First, we have Annamaya Kosha, the sheath of food, because food, when we eat, it grows. And if we don't eat, then it gradually deteriorates, and then gradually it destroys. Then within that is the Pranamaya Kosha, the sheath of prana. the vital forces. Within that is sheath of mind. By the mind, we experience this world, and also sheath of intellect, sheath of bliss, and ultimately it is the self that is within us. So this self we experience all the time. Actually, we experience this whole world in the self. But somehow we think that I am body. So why this happens? This happens because of our previous samskaras, or we can say it is because of our ignorance, ajnana. And what is that when we experience this, it's because of our past tendencies. We call it chitta mala, the dirt that we have accumulated over many births. Somehow we accumulated. We call it ajnana, ignorance. Ajnana. Ajnana means not knowing properly. It's not absence of knowledge. We know something, but we do not know exactly what the nature of ourself is. So that is called ajnana. See, we have, like the same example, rope and a snake. We don't, like somebody said, oh, I am not going to Vedanta Center for 10 years. Well, don't worry. It's the same rope and snake story there. So, this is our common experience. Why we relate this? Because this is our common experience. When we are absent-minded, we see something which it is not. Atasmin tad buddhi. Whatever it is not, we see that. So, when we are not alert, so we know something is lying there, but we do not know what exactly it is. That is why we see a snake on a rope. When we are absent-minded, we are going somewhere, all of a sudden we jump, oh, there is a snake. Why? Because of our previous samskara of fear and some similarity of the shape that we see. When we are absent-minded, then only we see. So it is called ajnana. Ajnana means not absence of knowledge, but not knowing correctly. We have some knowledge, but we impose something which is in my mind. So this is ajnana. So ajnana, because of when you study Vedanta, so ajnana has two power. One is avarani shakti and vikshepa shakti. That means it covers the snakeness, and then it projects something which it is not. Like ropeness is covered and snakeness is projected on the same object. So similarly, this world, whatever we see, it is object. And this object it is the same reality that we experience, but somehow we think it is worldly thing. So this is because of our dirt in mind. That means accumulated dirt that we have gathered over many births. So it's called Chittamala. So when we study Vedanta, it's called Avarani Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti. But as of now, we are Vikshipta. Vikshipta means that which are, we are not in our senses, not in our real nature. So we see something which is not. So to go backward, that means we need to remove this. And for that, we need to have something which should remove this dirt. And that is what the Vedanta describes and also prescribes, that we must have nishkama karma. When we do something, we must do something for others without any ulterior motive or without any selfish motive. So, Nishkam karma, how one should do so that our dirt from our mind goes away. So, as Gita says, karmanyevadhikarasti ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalheturvhu ma te sangastu akarmani. That one should perform one's action without any expectation. So there are four parts of this. Karmani eva adhikara. You have right to function, but not the results thereof. Karmani eva adhikara, ma phaleshu kadachana, but not the results thereof, not for the sake of the results. Karmani eva adhikara, ma phaleshu kadachana, ma far karma phala hetubhu. Therefore, you should not be entrapped in the expectation of the results. So the thing is it impossible? It is not impossible. See, whatever is happening, it is happening by the will of Lord and it flows. So karmani vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. We sometimes, prakritehi, Gita says, prakritehi kriyamanani gudai karmani sarvasha. See, like in our body, so many things are happening without our involvement. The blood is circulating, we are breathing, and all kinds of chemical changes that's happening. In mind also, there are so many changes. So all the changes happen without our involvement. Even in the nature also, so many things happen without our involvement. Prakritehe kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahamkara vimuratma karta aham iti manyate. Even our families, in our business, whatever we do, everything happens by the nature. Prakritehe kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasha ahamkara vimuratma. Only those who are confused and with ego, the egoistic person, he thinks that I am doing. So here the teaching is that we should not get involved. So Nishkama karma is very important. Nishkama karma is as the demand comes in the nature, we are to fulfill that demand, but without any involvement. The nature will ask us questions and we have to answer without any involvement. So karmani eva adhikaraha ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhu mate sangastu akarmani. If it is so difficult, why should I do work? Therefore, we should not perform our action. No, that's also not the solution. Because suppose you have to do something, and if you don't do, then what happens? That pinches our mind all the time. Oh, I had to do this, but I did not do. To get rid of that, and it reminds us time and again. Therefore, to get rid of that, we must perform. We should not be attached with non-functioning. So that's also attachment. I did not do what I was supposed to do. So that's also attachment. So that attachment also should be avoided. So Nishkama karma does not mean that one should get rid of everything and sit idle. No. One should be involved. Niyatam sangarahitam araga dveshata kritam. Sangarahitam, without attachment. Niyatam, whatever is ordained, not to get involved in something which is not required. Niyatam means whatever is ordained. Sangarahitam, and also without attachment. Araga deshata, that means there are two things. This chittamala, what I was telling about, it is because of two things. Either we want something, raga, or we are averse with something, dvesha. We like something, then we are attached with it. We dislike something, then we are averse to it. So this is Chittamala. Chittamala means Raga and Dvesha. So Raga Dvesha is natural. We like something, we dislike something. But to get rid of it, we should offer that to God. And God says, Sri Krishna says, Yat karoshi, yadashnashi, yat juhosi, dadasi yat tapasvasi konteya, tat kurusho madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, whatever you donate, you do. But offer that to me. Why? Because then only Shubha Shubha Falarivam. The whatever is good effect and bad effect, you'll be avoiding those results. So we are to perform our duties, offering that to God. This is the central thing, to remove our dirt from our mind. Chittamala. Then comes Vikshepa, Vikshipta. Mind is fickle. It jumps from one object to another. And it's all the time. We are doing something, again, mind goes to something else. There we are to concentrate in one thing. Chitta, concentration of mind. Sanyog, that chittaikagrata. The attach that concentrating one thing, because concentration is the means by which we can realize the truth. If mind vacillates from one object to another, then we cannot find the truth. Truth is revealed when we concentrate our mind for anything, even for cooking, in office works, in study, in music. See, there what is done? One thing is practiced over and over again. See, like what Yoga Sutra says, Eka Tattva Abhyasa. And we are so fortunate to have a mantra. We have to concentrate on that mantra so that we are devoid of distractions. That is why we need to practice our spiritual disciplines. So first we said Chittamala, to remove that we perform our actions without any motive, without any selfishness. And second is, this one is very important for our life, because then only we can explore what is lying behind these 5 sheets. What is our real existence? And the third is that avarana, what is being covered? This covering is removed when we hear the truth, when we concentrate within and hear the truth, then only this ajnana, ignorance, is removed. So that is why we need to concentrate on the knowledge portion. We are to hear it. We are to try to understand what is being heard. So we have that Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. That means we have to hear it over and over and over and over again. What is our real nature? What is this? What is this? We have 6 questions. What is this self? What is the highest self? That means Paramatma. What is this individual self? What is the supreme self? And what is this world? And then what is bondage? Why we feel bound? What is the bondage? And what is release? Moksha. And what is the relationship? All these questions are basic and fundamental. This is the basic questions that we need to answer, need to find out the answer. So this self, apparently it looks like it is bound, but actually it is not. It is Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta Sabhava. Nitya means eternal. Nitya, Shuddha. Shuddha means pure. We think that we are defiled, adulterated. But actually, it is not. Even when we think that we are defiled or we are full of blemishes, that time also it is not. The self is eternal, Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, Swabhavavan. Gita says, Nainam chindanti shastrani, Nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyapo, na shosha iti marudha. This weapon cannot cut. Chindanti shastrani, Nainam dahati pavakaha. And fire cannot burn it. This is a real nature. God is saying something which is not there. No, not. It's a real nature. No weapon can cut us. No fire can burn us. Nainam dhati pavaka, nachainam kledayantapana shoshaiti marta. Even water cannot soak it. This is a real nature. But what we see, we are dying every moment as it were. We say, I'm old, I'm now going to die. No, no death. There is no death for us. Immortal. Each soul is potentially divine. We are immortal. To manifest this divinity is the goal of life. This is the goal of life. Do it by work or worship, psychic control or knowledge, and be free. So freedom is the goal of life. This is very important. So this then Nainam Chindandi Shastrani Nainam Dhati Pavaka Na Chainam Kledayantapa Na Shosheti Martha Achidvayam Adajayam Akleddo Ashosya Evacha Nitya Sarvagata Sthanu Achalvayam Sanatan. Nitya, it is eternal. Sarvagatam, all pervading. We think that, like I am limited and this world is so vast. No. This whole world is conceived in us. It is the same self who pervades the whole world. It's not the otherwise. You see, when we dream, in the dream, from A to Z, everything is conceived by us. We can see in that dream an infinite sky and so many things. But actually, it is the reflection of our mind. It's not something which is, it is very vast. It is conceived in our mind. Similarly, this world is also conceived in our mind. It's not that this world is bigger than us. No. This world is conceived in our mind. We are bigger than this world. But we feel the otherwise. That's because of our ignorance, ajnana. So, nitya, sarvagata, sthanu, it doesn't move. We think, after death we'll go from here and go to heaven or somewhere. This world moves, as Swamiji said. We are reading a book. Every day a new page is coming and we are turning that page. And a new page comes the next day. It's not the reader that's moving, it's the pages, those are moving. So this world appears and disappears in our sense, in our consciousness. This world is floating in our consciousness. Even our thoughts, our anxieties, worries, all these are floating in our consciousness. They are coming and going. Matra sparshastu kaunteya, shitoshna sukha dukkhada. Matra and sparsha. Well, how it happens? Matra means the senses. Miyate, that means whatever is can assess, what can weigh. Matra, sparsha. Sparsha means whatever touch comes. When we see this world, oh, this vast world. But what is happening? We have 5 senses and 5 objects. I see, I hear, I touch and taste and smell. This is a whole world. The whole world comes to us. Matra. That means I assess them. Oh, it is this much, say 10%, 20% light, or 15% this, or 20% this. So matra sparshastu kvanteya shita ushna. Like yesterday I came, it is very cold. What was cold? Actually, it came in contact with my skin. Oh, I felt very cold. Started coughing also. So matra sparshastu kvanteya shita ushna. Shita means cold, coldness. Ushna, warmth. Now we are feeling warmth. It's because of our touch. When senses are coming in contact with the sense objects, then we feel this. Matra sparshastu kaunteya, shita ushna sukha dukkha. And it gives us pleasure and pain. Matra sparshastu kaunteya, shita ushna sukha dukkha. Agama apayana. It comes and goes away. The senses experience this. The impulses come and go away. Therefore, what is the way? Tang stitikshasva bharata. Therefore, we are to titiksha. That means we have to forbear. All the experiences that come, whatever gives joy or sorrow, that we are to experience this. But if we are involved, then we are gone. So, yehi sansparshaja bhoga dukkha yonaha yevate. Whatever experiences that we gain, they are full of misery. As Bhagavan Buddha also said, dukkham, dukkham, sarvam dukkham. So whenever we experience this world, it is misery and misery alone. Sometimes, like it gives pleasure, looks like pleasure. But for Viveki, those who have the power of discrimination, discrimination is not a bad word. Discrimination means who can separate from one thing to another. So that's power of discrimination. Say when you go for shopping, you don't buy anything and everything. Whatever is good for you, whatever is beneficial for you, whatever is organic, whatever is not GMO. So you buy that. Why? Because you have power of discrimination. You can separate what is good, what is bad. So with the power of discrimination, we can understand what is good and what is bad. So yehi sansparshaja bhoga dukkha yona. So this, the pleasure that we get or the pain that we get because of this touch, yehi sansparshaja bhoga dukkha yona. It brings misery. And for some, sarvam dukkham vai vivekina. Those who are viveki, for them everything is fraught with misery, attached with misery. So one must be discriminating, viveka. And after viveka comes vairagya. Vairagya means detachment. The same detachment that we talked about. So yehi sansparshaja bhoga dukkha yona evate adyantavanta kaunte. Not to worry, because it comes, it has beginning and it has end also. Therefore, one should forbear. Many times we cannot escape. But if we understand this, then there will not be secondary suffering. First suffering, say like somebody has got some disease. Yes, it has come. So what to do? One has to suffer it out. And most of the time we suffer because of our, oh, I am suffering this, oh, it is so hot, oh, it is so cold. All the time we lament. We have to understand that this is happening because of a touch of objects with our senses. So to get rid of this, that one should try to understand what is the reality and what are agama apayina tangs titiksha soval titiksha. Sri Ramakrishna said in a very simple way, sha sha sha. In Bengali, in Sanskrit, in some other languages, there are three shas. Sha sha sa, sha sha sa. Like I can give you example. She went to see sunshine. So three shas are used. So in Bengali, all are merged in one sha. Sha 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 means forbear, forbear, forbear. Ramakrishna would say like this: he who forbears, je shoy, she roy. He who forbears, he remains. He who does not forbear, he gets destroyed. Je shoy, she roy. Je nash hoy, tar nash hoy. So it is very, fun. So we experience suffering in this world, but we have to understand that it is coming and going. Agama apayinah tangs titikshasva bharata. That is to be forbore. So this is the main thing, that we cannot escape some suffering when we are involved, when we are embodied. But at the same time, we have to understand these are not real. The reality is within, lying within us, the self. So, how to get rid of it? To get rid of it, we have to cultivate, say, like devotion, surrender to God. Like whatever is coming, it is coming like prasad. We are to take it as the gift from the divine. And that also in detached mind, that if this comes and it is like it has nothing to do with me. So, and how to work in this world? Brahmanyadhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti yaha lipyate na sapapena padma patramivambasa. It is like lotus leaf. It will come. Some suffering will come, but it will not get stuck there. When we have this awareness that I am attached with Brahman, I am in my own self. And some people are there. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukta manneta tattvavet. That means those who are united, yukta. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukta manneta tattvavet. Knower of the truth. What they see that I am not doing anything. Things are happening in the world. Suffering is coming and going. I'm not involved in it. So naiva kinchit karomiti yukta manneta tattvavet. Pashan jigran ashnan gachan swapan shwasan pralapan visrijan unmishan nimishan. Though everything is happening, but I am not involved in it. As in our body, so many things are happening, but we are not involved in it. Heart is beating 72 times or whatever times per minute, and blood is being circulated, and so many chemicals, things are happening, but we are not involved. Things are happening by itself. So this idea is to be cultivated. And what we perform, raga desha vijukta istu vishayan indriyascharan. We are to tread in this path. We are to be in this world without attachment and aversion. Raga desha vijukta istu vishayan indriyascharan. Atma vashir vidhi atma prasadam adhigachati. If a person moves about in this world, interacts in this world without attachment and aversion, then what happens? Then he gets the gladness within. Prasadam adhigachati. And things are happening by the force of Mahamaya. It's not that some, it's the same divine power of the Lord. Because of that, we are seeing this. So this one thing is that we are Sat Chit Ananda Swarupa, and whatever is happening, we are not attached with the happenings. So this detachment we have to cultivate, number one. And we are blissful. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. This is truth, existence. See, this whole world exists because of our existence. I exist, on that this whole world exists. Satyam, awareness. Satyam, so Jnanam, so awareness. When we have knowledge of this, even the quantum, when they say that when there is witness, then only something is present. So witness is very important. When we see something, then it is happening. This is very complicated, so I don't want to go in details, but even in our life also we can see whatever we are aware of that happens. We can infer that something is, say, like happening, but we are not aware. It may be possible that we may think that way, but actually, if you contemplate, things happen when we are aware of it. So Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, and it is infinite. Infinite means in so many form. It is my real nature. So this is the thing that we have to contemplate. That I am devoid of all taints. I am the real self that we have to cultivate. So with this, let us first, what we talked about, we'll have a little meditation. By 12:30 we have to complete. So we thought that after this, then we'll have a little meditation. So let us close our eyes. So eyes here means like all the senses. As we close our eyes, 80% of our experiences is closed. And let us think about that we are in a very pious and holy place. And for this, we need to sit straight. And also we breathe full breath so that all our tension are released. We can also think about all the muscles, all the body parts are relaxed. We can start with our feet, we can then go to our trunk, limbs, all are relaxed. Let us pray for all. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Let all be happy. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya. Let all be free from diseases. Good thoughts to be sent to all direction. And let us pray for all. Let all be happy. Let all be free from diseases. May all attain the Supreme Being. Let us feel that God is within us and outside. God is everywhere. And God is within us behind the sheath of food, behind the sheath of food, there is sheath of vital forces. Because of that, the body moves. All the activities coming, going, everything happens because of this sheath of vital forces. And behind that is the sheath of mind in which we perceive everything, all our perceptions, worries, anxieties. It is because in this, all our thoughts, so everything is in our mind. And behind that is our sheath of intellect. In the sheath of intellect, we cogitate, we try to understand, we try to rationalize. Behind that is our sheath of bliss, joy, and behind that is our real self. So we'll chant a mantra, so Mahamrityunjay mantra for 11 times. And the meaning of Mahamrityunjay mantra is, I offer my obeisance, my pranam, I worship him, Trayambakam yajamahi, Sugandhim pushtivardhanam, Urvarukamiv vandhanat, Mrittur mukshiya mamritat. I worship three-eyed one who is nourishing us with fragrance, with divinity. And we pray to him to remove the sufferings and death, like a cucumber is removed from its vine. So we'll say 11 times. And then after that, we'll chant Omkara 28 times and try to concentrate. So that's Ekatattva Abhyasa. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivarthanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiya Mamritat. We'll try to concentrate on Om. Om has got three letters. 1/4 is the nasal sound. A, U, Ma. A and U becomes O, but we can also conceive. A means whatever is gross, whatever we see, touch, smell, etc. U represents whatever is subtle, whatever we cannot see but we imply, and Ma represents whatever is causal. And the fourth is nasal sound that suggests that Turiya, the fourth. So we'll chant Omkara 28 times and then try to contemplate within the real nature, which is beyond this gross world, beyond this subtle world, and beyond the causal world. That means our real self. And it is full of bliss. It's not that it is something mechanical. It is full of bliss. The self is the only reality, only blissful. So we'll concentrate and we'll chant Omkar 28 times, and then we'll meditate a little. Oh. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. We'll sit a little for 5 minutes quietly and try to think that my real self is within the five sheets that we have explained, and he, that real self, is facing as we are facing, and it is full of bliss. Let us concentrate for a few minutes. Those who are initiated can recite the mantra mentally or Omkar. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji Ki Jai Jai Mahamai Ki Jai Jai Swami Ji Maharaj Ji Ki Jai. Let us sing a song. Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Sharanagatoham 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 Sharanye Prabhu Sharanagatoham 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 Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Namo Sri Gurave Namo Sri Gurave Namo Sri Gurave Namo 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 Sri Gurave Namo Sri Gurave Namo Sri Gurave Namo Namo Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Sharanagatoham 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 Sharanye Prabhu Sharanagatoham 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 Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Ram Krishna Jaya Jaya 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 Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai 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 Ma 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 Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanye Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Ram Krishna Sharanam Sharanam Thank you very much.
So Swami will go inside in a moment. So, some people have lots of soap we have in the food. So we go inside the monastery, we have lunch. Tomorrow we have a program. So
Puja.
today evening you are free now, right? So if anybody wants to meet Swami,
6 o'clock we'll have Arati.
Arati, yeah.
And tomorrow we'll have puja.
Yeah.
Yes. Jyoti told me.
Yeah. So 10 o'clock we start bhajans tomorrow. And then from 10 to 11 we'll have bhajans. And then at 11 o'clock we'll start the puja.